Hey guys, my name is Fidisky Fortneo and today we'll talk about another data structure called hash tables. So it's an introduction video, so I'll try to keep it short just to introduce you to what's the concept of hash tables itself. First, what I expect you to understand before learning the hash tables, as with my previous video I have stated, I want you to understand first the concept of array and linked list because it'll help a lot in understanding hash tables. What is wrong with other data structures, if you ask? Why do we need to use this particular data structure? Linked list, as you can see, such as this one, they require traversing since there is no index in linked list, unlike array. However, array is only referred merely by its index. There is no way to infer position from the data itself. Therefore, like if I have a similar data, and I want to try to group them together, then I'd use this particular data structure. Array size is static. Unlike linked list, array size is static, so we want something that can be dynamic in size. We'd want to combine the property of array and linked list, take the best of it and create a new data structure. A lot of people try to argue that hash tables are not the same as linked list of arrays, but the concept is practically the same. Yet there are some differences, but well, try to keep that in mind first. The speed in vast data, speed is very important, right? In accessing, deleting, and everything, in processing a data structure, speed is very important. And this is what is offered by this particular data structure, hash tables. Because there's a grouping of data based on similar property from the hash code, or you'll understand later when I explain it to you. But basically, you can have the same, not the same, but similar data, similar property of data to be grouped in a close by position in an array, quote unquote, so that it's properly accessed, or like, so you don't need to traverse the data structure in order to access the data. Well, you understand once I explain to you with examples. So what's a hash table itself? A hash table is a data structure which, as you can see, I tried to illustrate the hash table as in the form of array, but some people might argue it's not an array and so on and so forth, but you understand. So we need a key that accompanies the real data itself, or maybe the data itself can also be the key, but most preferably not. But we'll have a hash function. What is a hash function? Hash function, imagine a factory. A factory takes a raw material, which is the key, and process it into a hash code. So for instance, you can have a hash function of probably just the key plus one, or whatever, like key plus one, or the key multiplied by 2 or something like that. So it's up to you, but we will discuss more about it, like what makes a good hash function. So we'll discuss more about it. But yeah, basically you have a key, you have a hash function which eats up the key and spew out the hash code, and that hash code will be the one that map the data inside the array, or quote unquote array, again quote unquote. Many people will disagree with me, but yeah, they will map out the data into the array. Okay, so that's basically it about hash tables. It's basically a data structure that has a key, has a function, and it spews out a position in the array and insert it. So I will talk about more of the functions and other problems that arises due to hash tables, and see you guys in the next vid. Peace.